Hello there, Bubblegum. I have been exploring the rest of crypto today. So you all know, of course, I'm in Pulse Chain. I'm in other ecosystems as well. Nothing really excites me when a lot of them already have high valuations. You see, I want to buy cheap, friends. I don't want to buy anything that's only going to do like a 3x. Now, here's the thing. Most people you speak to, they can't comprehend that their coin only does a 4 or 5x from here or max. And that's it. They can't comprehend that. That's because, like, I don't blame them. They believe in the world where Bitcoin finishes the bull market at $130,000. That's the average crowd consensus. It's 120, 130. And then they believe in that world that ETH BTC is 0.10, which means Ethereum is 10% of Bitcoin's price, which means if Bitcoin is 120K, Ethereum is 12,000, maybe with even 14,000. Now, here's the thing. That's a $1.5 trillion Ethereum. I mean, you're talking like, oh man, that's going to be $500 swaps. Oh my gosh. Is that even going to happen? So that's the world they're imagining. And I thought this world was going to happen a long time ago until I basically started seeing the pieces of the puzzle. Now, I don't blame people for having that view. It's just that a lot of people are unfortunately complacent and they believe most of the narratives put their way. But one of the biggest narratives of all is this Bitcoin halvening narrative year. Now, yeah, 4-year cycles are magical, but we know from the charts the correlation is big. So the correlation of the stock market to crypto is much bigger than we thought, and it's still staying around. Now, instead of rolling over and dying, I'm like, okay, sweet. That means we've got to look for bigger pieces of edge in the cryptocurrency industry. And one of the things I'll do is I'll go on Dex Screener and I'll have a look around on the different chains and I'll see, are there new ones? Now, if you go to Dex Screener, friends, see on the left, look at all these chains, man. Oh my gosh. Bang, 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 bang. You're probably wondering, oh my gosh, how do you go through all of them? Now, of course, we know Pulse Chain, we love them. But these ones in even the top 10, you know, Ethereum has just an enormous amount. Ethereum's got like $25 billion of money committed, excess money committed right into it. And then next in line is like Solana with like 1.3 billion. That's second. So obviously these things are going to change and grow over time. But until then, I want to discuss what's been going out there in crypto. What's actually in crypto right now? Do people know? No, they don't know. So I'm here to tell you, okay? So I explored many chains of Ethereum's layer 2 and its zero knowledge EVM. It's just meant to be like a layer 2 technology to do faster transactions in Ethereum's main chain. And here's what I found. Literally 99.9% of it is all complete dog shit. And I really do mean dog shit. Rugs, scams over and over and over. It's just people. I appreciate my baby dolls in the comment section as well. They basically informed me that certain chains out there are literally just, for example, Coinbase's chain, Coinbase, so I'll show you, Base is just Binance thieves who are just on Coinbase chain now, who are just stealing from everybody, okay? So this is what you do, friends. So you just have a look around. Oh, the bold coin, you want to have a look around. Otoshi was all right, but look at these ones. Basic dog meme, that's all they're doing, man. Basic dog memes. You see these things, they have to launch and they have to hope not to die. Bold, this was the scamming part that came back, got rugged, and came back up. That was insane. What about this one? Oh, yeah, you had like a massive move in a week. And then what happens down? Look at that. Just ouch. You know, dog coin. This thing goes, so it's funny. Dog with a hat went up on Solana. So then this thing pumps to the freaking moon. 14x. And then now, is there anything on here? It's just, you know, the first meme coin on Coinbase Network. So we're still in the land of meme coins. And look, yeah, memes are fun and they're great, but they're super risky. You're dealing with people's attention spans. Now, every single chain, remember the long list of chains I showed you, every single chain's got freaking memes, man. Every single one's got memes. And the unfortunate part is, with memes, if your chain doesn't get the attention burst anywhere soon, the coins will just drift by the network effect fading over time down 99%. Because all those weak hands, they're just like, oh, it's done nothing in 3 weeks, I'm going to get out. And then the next person, oh, it's done nothing in 4 weeks, I'm going to get out and take my loss. Right? So you never really know where it's going to come. Now, what people do is they will try to farm all the airdrops and all the chains. And this is basically, that's the basic new meta of what's going on. Now, all this nerd ZK technology, it really is all poop. Now, obviously, this is Ethereum. Ethereum is still king, friends. Even though it's expensive, Ethereum and EVM, it's still king. So don't believe these other chains. Community is the asset, not the code. Don't worry about this code stuff. I know it's confusing to me too. Modular blockchain. Oh my God, they can do restaking. This is all a bunch of crap. They all have the chain. This is the chain founders and stuff. They all have the same strategy. They will hint at an airdrop. So everyone farms the chains for points, which gives fake user activity numbers. Then they hope in the bull market, their launch valuation is high enough so it's worth to dump. But how will they stop everyone from dumping the airdrop? So as you can see, friends, right? So this is what I brought to your attention. They will hint at an airdrop. So they'll come out and they'll tell the market, hello, we are going to give you free money. Please come over here. Yes. And everybody will bridge in. And they're like, sweet. So what everyone will do is they go to BitGet, they get their 50 fake IDs, they hire 13 Filipino dudes just to like click buttons all day. And that's what happens, right? And I'm not making this up. And they're just clicking around, click, do these fake $6 transactions, blah, 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 try to like fake everything out, pretend they're all human, try to do voting and stuff that they don't care about. And they're trying to boost the numbers up. Okay. Now, when this is their goal, friends. If you can get like 50,000 people, I'm just throwing out numbers out here, 50,000 people, you can then go to a VC, which is a vulture capital, Scum, and you can say, hey, we've got 50,000 daily active users, man. 50,000. You know who else has 50,000? Cardano. Do you want to know what their market cap is? It's 19 billion. So we've got 50,000 people, which is the same amount as another 19 billion valuation coin. So we have now done the airdrop. Let's make a deal. We'll give you coins, but you got to help us. You got to help us to expand everything. And then the VCs have their own marketing teams and they're like, all right, sweet. Let's go get this mainstream influencer. Let's go get this Twitter influencer. Let's get these influencer guys to start talking about it out there to the mainstream. Us, you and me, right? Now, I am your friend with a core cat and you like, subscribe, you press my belly button and you press the all. Thank you very much. Share with your friends and family. We get to hear all this junk. But what we don't know is insider deals were made and they get given the cheap prices. So all these people who have been told that they're farming the airdrops, they're being used to prop up the numbers, okay? But now there's a problem, right? You see, when they give everybody the airdrop, how do they prevent everyone from dumping? Now, what I've noticed is there is a saturation of airdrop farming. Way too many people. Everyone thinks, oh, sweet, $100,000 everywhere. What people do is, friends, there's people airdropping, by the way, airdrop farming like 15 things, and then one thing ends up going good for a few people, and then they go focus on that, and they think everything else is going to have funding and do that. No. To be given the airdrop farming, there has to be VCs who give money. What's the money they give? It's the money for the liquidity pool. You see, so there has to be bids in the liquidity pool for the people who get the airdrop to dump their trashy poop coin and then take it out. Now, the issue is Ethereum is the gas coin in Ethereum. And if you're a layer 2, you're meant to be using Ethereum as the gas coin. So it begs the question, why do you have a coin? Duh, I can't figure it out. Maybe it is to dump on everyone. I can't figure it out, friends. I wish I had a friend with a straight posture who's been telling you the game. Now, a lot of people, right, Scum, cockroach gut Scum, will be very upset at what I say. And those people are the people with like shiny smiles, reptilian skin. They're probably bug eaters themselves. They don't like it when I tell you the truth because I'm screwing up the game for them. Well, I say fudge them, all right? Because they were grifting everyone in 2021 and I'm not going to let them do it again. That's why you're here with me. Upon token release, most of these chains will give retailers a trap. They will say, hey, lock the coin away for airdrops and more rewards. You see, so you have all the users and you got to reward them. But here's the thing, friends. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now. Who's to say they need to give you anything? How do you know they're going to give you your $5,000 worth of your airdrop or your $3,000? What, people are going to be upset? Friends, you know we've done the stats already. June analytics. You know on everything that does an airdrop, 50 to 75% of people literally are gone after a week. They dump and they go. You see, they dump and they go. It's not, there's no net benefit of this. It's just for marketing. But here's the thing. What good is your marketing if there are now 15 chains telling everyone to do an airdrop? You see, they're all trying to repeat the success of the past. Now, where that leaves us with is my idea. So if peanut brain like me thought of this idea, I'm sure everyone else is thinking too. If you have an airdrop, you say, hey, you've got $2,000 in this wallet. Congratulations on your 5 wallets. There's a catch though. You can see your airdrop, but you can't get it unlocked. To get it unlocked, you, my friend, have to jump through some hoops. You've got to post about us on Twitter. You've got to commit to this. You've got to vote on this. You have to, in 3 months, you have to vote to this down. You know what they can do? They can have like, a series of events for 12 months rolling forward. And they go, hey, the condition for you to get your airdrop is you've got to vote or participate in every single one of these events. And there's one on the first day of every month for the next year. Okay, so what are you going to do? Complain about free money? No. You have to sit there like a monkey and you have to click. You have to hope. Now, here's the thing. So they're making you jump through hoops. All right, now, as more people do that, you get to see. They're forced to do that because we know the stats now. They dump and leave. They dump and leave. There's nothing to do with... People are not sticking around and stuff. Now, obviously, everyone's going to think about Arbitrum and go, well, people didn't leave for Arbitrum. That's a special case, friends. Arbitrum has an enormous amount of VC insiders and Ethereum maxis, and Arbitrum was the de facto chosen layer 2. Okay, it's Arbitrum and Optimism. Everything else is pretty much done. Okay, and they're centralized fake governance coins as well. Right? So think about the traps. So remember that if they release the coin, so I told you, hey, they don't have to give you the coin, but if they do give you the coin, they try to trap everyone. But here's the thing, right? What if retail, after watching my channel, start to realize, oh my gosh, these airdrop schemes are scams. I'm going to dump and leave. I don't care about your locking up, your staking for more project rewards and ICOs. They're all BS. I'm just going to dump. Well, as that happens, and as I tell retail, all these founders and insiders, they're going to get very worried, very scared, because they're like, crap, who's going to be holding the bag? We need someone to dump one. They also, friends, will have a liquidity program trap to entice people to put their precious ETH into the liquidity pool farming, where the insiders can then dump over time. The lockup takes retailer supply off the market so the insiders can dump and cash out. So as I continue, right, most challenging part is to keep the users after the airdrop. 50% of people dump and leave. The other 50% use the airdrop to buy poop coins. And this creates a season until it eventually runs out and most people lose their money. So that's what me and you got to know. If someone does an airdrop, like if Scroll or Mant or anything, oh, there's an airdrop. We watch the ecosystem because there will be airdrops eventually, but we watch the ecosystem, right? Half people just going to dump into the stable coins and get out and go back to their original home and just sit in stable coins or ETH. The other half, they're going to feel pre-rich. So then they'll start throwing money around the ecosystem. And this is where we're going to have to be very agile and go, sweet, give me all your meme coins, all your stuff. What are people buying? What are legit projects trying to get in? Now, it's very timely and it's very time sensitive. That's why I don't want to rely on this. That's why I've been telling you, friends, accumulate core altcoin bags in the bear market. So we don't need to risk ourselves and this piece of trash because it's such a risky game, right? You don't even know if you'll be able to do this, right? So that's how it's probably going to go. Airdrops come and then there's like seasons. But you don't know, man. Is the airdrop farming going to be priced in? Are there insiders who know? That's what you and I don't know. And then the coins are already pumped, anticipating that. That's where you see this is where it gets tough. These projects, they'll drop hints. Oh, 3 months until the big announcement. 2 months, 1 month. And then the airdrop comes. But you might find in those 3 months that people have been buying up the coin and it's uptrending over time. And then it's a sell the news event. That's what happened on Arbitrum, by the way. So I don't like these risks. There are too many risks. There's too many chains. What did I tell you? Community is the asset, not the code. I don't care about Scroll, ZK, VBM, Craptos, PUI. Yeah, I'm going to investigate them. But the Pulse Chain community, for example, Dr. Hexologist is not going to be renaming himself to Scrollologist. David Feeder is not going to be making a Craptos validator. You know, we know this. We know this. This is our competitive edge, right? But I'm still going to look out. Because you never know. Some of these things, man, some easy, clean home runs, right? The technology is fast for the most part, but so far we don't have any groundbreaking tech. So, this is obviously Ethereum. This is Ethereum, friends. Ethereum, and then we have Uniswap and Chainlink's techs moving. We're trying to make more complicated stuff. Now, of course, Pulse Chain, PulseX, and X, they're enhanced version on them. They're great. They're upgrades, but I mean like new things where retail is like, oh, I don't know what's going on. How does this thing keep going up? That type of stuff ain't around yet. Community is the asset, not the code. And of course, I've got to mention the cockroach scum, friends. That's why you're here. Most of the locust scum airdrop farmers are thieves who are exploiting the system and moving around like cockroaches. They add no value to the ecosystems. They are there to farm and dump. All they do is trick unsuspecting victims by propping up the supposed user base of the chain. Yes, if that upsets you, good. It should upset you, because if you said that to me, I wouldn't get upset because I know that doesn't apply to me. If you are farming airdrops, keep doing it. I hope for your sake they pay you out. I'm just telling you, man, there's a lot of airdrop rumor stuff going out, and there's a lot of projects, and they're all hunting for attention, and all the stats say the same thing, friends. On airdrops, everybody dumps and leaves. It's freaking down only. From that point, there's a net exodus of all the users, and then you're left with the shell's gone, you're left with a big piece of meat. But you know what? I don't think most people care. I think everyone's just here. This is what, at the end of the day, what you hope, what everyone's playing for. I know what everyone's playing for. But they know the game. They're not stupid. They know the game is like that. Well, you think, we think we're the only peanut brains who figured it out, friends? No, they know the game. What they're here for is Euphoria in Bitcoin and Ethereum transposing itself to altcoins. That's what they're here for. They would rather take this bet and hope and speculate that the euphoric pumping in the Bitcoin and the Ethereum and the total crypto industry can fool enough people so that it's all worth it for everybody early. You decide what you want to do, friends. I'm just telling you, there is no real free lunch. There are, look, if it doesn't hurt to click around and do farming some airdrops here and there. There are people with all these big systems and hiring all these people. I'll be honest, look, I'll just be honest, I don't care. I love reading when I hear about a story about a guy who spends 140 grand and then they basically find out his addresses and they just cut him off from the airdrop. I like hearing that, because these are the people, by the way, who ruin it for the rest of us. The reason why airdrops are this scummy and trash now is because of people like that ruining the system. So it is what it is, okay? These people have an insider edge. They do their own coding and nerd stuff. It is what it is. I'm just trying to help you to allocate your brain. Okay, where's your focus going to be? Strong core altcoins. Do you have a second car to sell, friends? Do you have any stocks you can sell, Bitcoin or Ethereum? Do you have any gold you can sell? Can you get a second job? Any other extra assets? That's where you should be focusing your time, not clicking around these little buttons, hoping one of these chains throws out like some $1,200 airdrop to you in 15 months from now when you've missed all the other moonshots. Like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.